Okay.
Yes. So
I'll look up. Yeah.
do your hair nice
So
and
it's
pretty.
like.
Welcome to our member spotlight, Bill. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and the first one is, how long have you been CrossFitting, and why did you get started?
Oh, that's okay. So I got started in, I believe, October of 2016, and my first class was a 6 a.m. class, and so I didn't know what I was going to expect, and it was interesting. But I think right away I got hooked on it, and so I've been doing it, I guess, a little over 4.5 years, and it's worked out well. Initially, I became involved just because I wanted to maintain or actually lose weight at that time, and it became a very good tool of doing that and getting back in shape and feeling good again.
Tell me a little bit about your journey with nutrition.
So that was maybe started more like 2 years ago, and I had done CrossFit for probably a little over 2 years. I had lost some weight, probably about 15 pounds, and I just plateaued weight-wise. And there were other things I wanted to do, like pull-ups and other things that, having additional weight on prohibited you from becoming and doing things faster and being, perceived more in shape, because if you're lighter, then it's easier. I know after seeing you, Angela, that all of a sudden it opened my mind to different things that I wasn't doing correct, or, substitution of certain foods that I thought were okay, and they were not.
Tell me a little bit about how your fitness and nutrition has kind of ebbed and flowed over the past 3 months being in quarantine.
Yeah, so that's interesting because, at work you have to prepare and bring everything with you. Being at home now, it's like you're 25 steps away from the refrigerator, at least in my case. And so I really didn't think about it too much, to be honest, at first. And but I did, I did end up eating more frequently and probably larger portions as throughout the day, just because it was around and it was nearby. And I didn't really have a strategy at first, but then all of a sudden I was putting on 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds, and it was 6 weeks in. So it was that, a pound or 2 pounds a week, just, nothing major right away, but it added up. And so what I felt was what was good was this actually is an opportunity being at home, because if you didn't have the time, over the weekend to prepare everything for the week, you could, do it during the day and have the day. And so you normally couldn't do that at work, but now I can. So I don't need to think about the whole week or the next 3 days. I just have to think about the day ahead. And that's much easier at home than at work. So
my final question is, how have your lifestyle habits, your nutrition and your exercise influenced your family?
So as far as my family goes, I think the thing that they like about it is I have more energy. We're doing, we do more things together. It's instead of me being the last person on the hike that's way far behind, I'm usually towards the front now, and so that's a little bit different. But just in general, just having more energy, being more positive. It's just it all ties together. It really does, and then it's also setting an example for them, I think, as well. Like they see me working out and getting in shape, and they want to do the same thing. So it's a positive thing, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time, sharing your insight and your progress and inspiration to help others stay on track.